Welcome, Aquarius Pisces, to your wrapping up 2025 reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on. Do have the victory, the Six of Wands over here. Wow. Going straight into Thanksgiving time. This is going to be November, this is going to be December, and this is going to be going into 2026, a kind of sneak peek. But you're right now, I mean, I love it. It looks like you're going to walk right into the Six of Wands with that victory. Your attitude's going to be a little different, though, too. I think as soon as we have that full moon in Taurus, it's going to help you feel like you have the bull by the horns, like you're ready to rock. And I love that about Taurus season, though, because it can really ground people. And maybe it's just because I'm a Taurus, so, you know. But in seriousness, it's no joke, though, because really it can make you feel like you're more grounded, you're more stable, and you're more kind of like stabilized on watching your wealth, watching your money, worried about more like how am I going to build my firm foundations on building money, right? So, but it's also going to use a little bit of that stubborn energy. So watch that as well at the new moon. I'm going to do that full moon here real quick. I mean, it's going to come up really fast, guys, okay? Pretty much back to back here. But yeah, it's going to, it could make people a lot really stubborn around you. So, but you guys are Aqua Pisces, you guys get along with Taurus very well. So, that it's kind of, irritating, but you guys do very well with Taurus. So I think you can, you'll be okay with that. I just love that you're going to take that energy, but because you can really run with that and really do something wonderful with it. We do have interference. Yeah, because somebody could be interfering with your energy. You could feel like people are stepping on your toes. And so I really do love that you feel like you're in the winner's circle over here because you're like, I'm not going to let you step on my toes. I'm not going to let you, put me in the back seat because you're going to be the front seat driver. You're going to drive the car, okay? If later you want Jesus to take the wheel, then that's fine. But right now, this is not it. This is, you are driving. You are the driver. You are the chariot. You have the reins. And so you're going to glorify that and take that with you and not allow anyone to take that away from you. You're not going to let them put you in your mind. That is the same as the Eight of Swords. So there will be no, nobody's going to make you sad. Nobody's going to make you uncomfortable. And if they do, you're going to run them over like a bull. Because I really do see you taking on that energy. Knight of Swords. Yeah, don't tell me you're not running people over. Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. It's like, watch out, because I am in like bull mode and I am really, really fast and I'm going to run you over. So there you go. Using that air energy. That's impulsive. That's that air impulsive energy with this stubborn, grounded energy. And here it comes. But, I love it too because it's wands, because we're also talking about fire. So you're like, fire it up. It's fiery. And then there's the Empress. So, I don't know. Stay out of Libra Scorpio's way. Not Libra Scorpio. Not Libra Scorpio. I got Libra Scorpio here. Yeah, them too, probably. Yeah, I'm starting to think that's what it is. It's going to be Aqua Pisces, Libra Scorpio. Leave them alone. They're going to run you over. I haven't even done the Libra Scorpio reading yet, but for some reason I started thinking about them too. Libra. And then I just keep seeing water. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys are going to do the same thing. You guys are going to be the same. You take on the same energy. Aqua Pisces, you're going to run people over. You're going to put your head down. If you had horns like a Taurus, you would have your head down and you're running. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to be able to see where you're going. You already have like blinders on. You already know where you're going. And that's what the whole thing is. Don't interfere with where I'm going. I don't care if it's a relationship, whatever it is, because you already know what you want. And no, this isn't about you being with the Taurus. This is you taking on that energy, which is some beautiful energy. You don't even have to have Taurus in your chart because the moon is already giving it to you. The full moon says, here, I'm granting you this. I'm giving you this, right? I'm giving you this. I'm giving you this energy so you can take it and become very impulsive with it and run with it. And take on this energy throughout the month so that you can get done what you need to get done, so that way you can wrap up 2026 like a rock star. People already even know who you are. They're going to be like, how did you get so strong in this type of area? Right? Because everybody's strengths are so different, but this is a strength that they're going to know that, like, sure it's not Halloween, you can keep your costume on, right? I dressed up as a bull, and here I go. Adjustments, yeah, because you're trying to see the truths within the situation. You're like, nope. And you're going with Taurus energy. You fucking yes. Go. You're a fixed sign anyway. You have one sign that's in you anyways, the Aquarius. It's already a fixed sign. So your fixed sign piece is already, you're already stubborn in your own kind of ways, because all fixed signs are already stubborn. I don't give a crap what anybody says. Yes, those are your stubborn signs. So you're just going to take that to the next level, right? You're just going to take that and move that up. Of course, no one's as stubborn as the bull. And that's where that energy's coming. You got this, though. So take this energy to full heart, intertwine it with your own. Go after your passions. No one's going to stop you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like at the end of the month, when you're getting ready to go into December, everything's going to start slowing down. You're not going to feel as impulsive, because everything's pretty much, you've got it going the way it needs to be going. Whether you opened up those floodgates, it's going to be different for everyone, of course. But however you set the tone, however you did whatever you're doing or you're getting back, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever you're doing, you've already made that Wheel of Fortune. You've pushed that wheel in your favor. And those floodgates are opening towards you. You have some beautiful major arcanas here. You have the Justice card, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. Those are some beautiful, beautiful energies of knowing that this is where I need to be, and I'm also being guided to do so. You're not doing this alone. You're being pushed by the universe to do so. We see that also with the Justice card. You're being pushed to this, let's get it, let's do it. And then things are going to start settling down a little. Things are going to start slowing down. You're going to go to a pace of the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight, of course, in the deck. So from the fastest knight in the deck, you're going to go to the fastest. Oh my gosh, you're going to go from the fastest to the hottest. Hottest, meaning I'm fiery, I'm on fire, I'm ready to rock, I know where I'm going, get out of my way. Here it's like, if you don't get out of my way, I'm running you over, so it doesn't much matter. Here is like, I'm still running you over. This is hot and fiery. To slowing down. So you're taking it like a race, this is the racehorse, to medium, to literally time to slow down because I got what I wanted. Everything's coming together beautifully, so there's no reason to race anymore. Now it's about waiting for it to go. It's kind of like when I talk to you guys and I say, when you're manifesting, throw it in the crock pot, set it and forget it, right? This is what's happening. You've done all the work, now set it and forget it, and just let everything come together for you. Okay, or for some of you, you already have it. You're like, yeah, you got it, so now you can just slow down. You already made all that money. You already got what you need, right? So however it is, it's going to be right there. Man, this reading is freaking awesome. And at the bottom of the deck, you're the Queen of Wands. So, like, you are, like, on fire. Yeah, but you have the Empress, though, so it's saying you are taking on all of the Queen energy anyways. See, remember, she is each queen rolled into one. She is all four elements, water, fire, air, and earth. So it's, you know, but what I love about it is you're using most of it in night mode to get action done, pushing it out there. But then at the end, I mean, at the bottom, I mean, look at this. You are the Queen of Wands. You're just like, I have a glow up. So people are going to see you as this Queen of Wands. You're going to be standing in this spotlight of courage, and they're going to see like, wow, Uncle Pisces not messing around. Like, this isn't a joke, you know? And yes, she will, or he will, run you over. Okay? And you might catch fire. Right? You could catch fire. Okay, so I love it. And I believe, because that is the bottom of the deck, so that's what you don't see coming. So this is what you're going to take with you. Ready? You see it? Do you see it? It's going straight to you into December. That's who you are in the December, because that's the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck says, I am the Queen of Wands. Four of Swords. Truce. There's a truce. I've made a truce within everybody. Bottom of the deck. Going straight in as the Emperor. Did you make a truce with the boss? Did you make the truce with somebody who could be your love? Right? Or are you going to also take on this Emperor mode as the boss and make truce within all of your people that you've hired? Okay. So that way you're like, it's Christmas time. Let's just all settle down. However it is, take how it is. But the Emperor says, I'm the leader. Follow the leader. I'm in control. And this is what's going to happen. Or you have someone like that with you. Okay, you'll know. Your intuition will let you know. Okay, it's that, oh, I know what that is. It is. So making that truce. Knight of Cups, having a lot of proposals. You might be getting a proposal from the boss, from the Emperor. The Emperor might be coming back. He might be, you know, proposing love to you, proposing a date, a promotion, a new job. Okay. Or maybe you are the Emperor and you're giving out maybe Christmas bonuses to your employees. Okay. Or maybe he's doing that. Take it how it resonates. Okay, and you do have the star. So Spirit says it doesn't matter in the end, because the legacy of what's going on within the situation, you've finally gotten to the place to where you need to be. This is where you've been fighting to be. You are the star of the show. Okay, you are the star of the show no matter what. If you want the Emperor to see you, the Emperor is seeing you. Plain and simple, because the star card's also, when it's sitting on top of the Emperor there, look at this. That could be a beautiful new relationship where someone is very starry-eyed about you. They adore you. They see exactly who you are. They see you as this beautiful queen, as you're spotlighting and you're catching everyone's attention. And they're like, date me, date me. Okay, so, and yeah, it could definitely be. If you know it's hire me, they're like, you're hired, right? So whatever it is, the star is saying, you had the hope, you had the calm, and now is time for the ultimate reward. So if you felt like you already got a reward over here, you haven't seen nothing yet until you see here. Wow. Okay. If you know that you were setting it and forgetting it, right, and waiting for it to come in, then here it is. Plain and simple. And yes, I do believe that it's somewhere, it could be anywhere between Christmas to the beginning of the new year. It's going to be different for everyone, guys. Time is fluid, okay? But it's definitely going to be right at the end of 2025. And you know, if I remember doing your reading last year, I think it did talk about you getting rewards during 2025, the end of 2025. A major glow up. It makes me want to go back and watch that, because why is that coming through? Okay. It's almost like almost having like deja vu with your reading, because it almost makes me feel like we already knew that this was going to happen. You knew you were going to have this glow up. We knew that you were setting the stage. You're setting the stage for the end. It's like the end of the end game of 2025. So let's see how you're going to, you know you're going to exit as the star. So clarify on the star and how they're going to walk into 2026. Because we see you're going to end and wrap up this year with the star. So going into 2026 as the high priestess. Wow. Okay. Knowing where you're supposed to be, feeling like you're intuitive enough to know exactly what's coming toward you and how to get things done. Keeping your projects also to where they're continuing to be fulfilling. There's an abundance feeling around this knowing. Clarify. The Hierophant again. Wow. Think about that and look at what we have at the bottom of the deck. It says we didn't plant your seeds when it started, but it was okay. It was slow to go, to know. But then you felt like you had nothing until it was justified. Wow, guys. It's like telling your whole story of your whole year right there. It's saying, but it's okay now because now that you see the hope, now that you see your fortune, now that you see how it all came together for you, you can start the new year with feeling like you have power and success in your hands. Knowing that you are divinely guided by the divine. And knowing if you just keep pushing, everything's going to be fine. But you have to have that mindset of knowing that you have a purpose, knowing that there is faith and hope, and that everything's going to be fine. It's just like it's fine. The shit hits the fan for reasons because it's called life. But this is just saying it's okay. And everything's going to be fine. And you're going to come back into this with this complete wake-up call that you're now starting again. Starting anew. Rejoicing. Feeling like you're having a lot of redemption with all this that you've gone through. You've grown a lot. There's a lot of growth this year for you. And I think that that's what you're going to see here too, is how much you've grown. If you really look back, at 2025, you'll say, this is what I learned. This is where I stumbled. This is where I fell. This is where the universe took that shit away from me because it's the snake and it doesn't want me to have that and it hurt. But it was all about transition because the snake sheds its skin and it pushes things to you as it takes things away from you. And it was hurting and it was horrible and it felt like everything was against me. Not the whole universe, the whole planet. The whole planet can feel that. And it doesn't mean that we're all on the same page. It just means that the snake does what the snake's going to do because that is what's in control and how things are going. And that brings in these new opportunities for everyone to see, even though it fucking hurts. It hurts, but you ran through it. And now it's showing you're running through it. It says you ran through it. And where did you run the most? You ran the most at the end of the finish line because you said at the end of the finish line, do I want what I want? Money, love, abundance. I see it all. Waiting for your love. Waiting for your Ace of Pentacles. Waiting for what you've been wielding. That magic you've been wielding. Remember, the aces are the magic that you've been wielding with the magician. So they become gifts. After the towers. But then you figured out that you were, what? The Empress. See? And then it all balances itself back out. And then it comes all back into twofold. It just comes back on itself. Wow, you guys, that was amazing. And next year, I just see, you know, you're just going to walk right in with this understanding that it's the dawning of a new day. And you know what? Let's jump into, you know, this new year of the horse, right? Start bucking away. Are we going to buck through it, or are we going to show horse through it, right? We'll have to see how that's going to work. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.